Courtenay-Alberni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank my colleague for his speech. And you were glad to see the Conservatives finally come on board to a New Democrat idea to doubling the GST credit for Canadians in a way to get money to the hands of the people most impacted and the most vulnerable to the high inflation that we're experiencing right now, Mr. Speaker. And we believe that as New Democrats, we need solutions that actually support families and help workers deal with the inflation and the rising cost of living. Now, Mr. Speaker, he talked about around the world, other countries doing things. He even mentioned Britain. No, the Brits they gave tax cuts to the rich and their economy crashed. Their pound has taken a nosedive. But one thing the Brits did do a good job of is they actually went after big oil and an excess profit tax, Mr. Speaker. Now, this week, the CEO of Shell here in Canada, he said, quote, governments need to tax energy producers to help people deal with the soaring cost of fuel. Now, this wasn't the leader of the official opposition, the Prime Minister, or the Minister of Environment, who are all standing up for big oil, the gatekeepers for big oil. This actually was a CEO of Shell, Mr. Speaker, citing the importance of making sure that energy producers pay what they owe to lower people's bills. It makes sense, and Canadians deserve better. Through you, Mr. Speaker, does my colleague not agree with the CEO of Shell and that they should pay their fair share instead of lead on?
All right, we're almost completely out of time, and I want to let the member answer. L'honorable député Louis Saint-Laurent.
The honourable member for Louis Saint-Laurent.
The comment of my colleague from the NDP, and we shall pay respect to each and every idea. And so this is why, Mr. Speaker, when we talk about taxation, when we put a price on the pollution, the Liberals have the ambition to triple, not one, not two, but triple the price of pollution that they impose to Canadians. This is not the right thing to do, to triple a tax when we address the inflation crisis. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.